Sup, geeks and legends, what's up? Shred Geek here. And I was going to give the recap from yesterday's day, which would have been day 3? Day 2. Second full day of John Petrucci's Guitar Universe 5.0 here in Las Vegas. Should have done it this morning and slipped my mind. Felt good to sleep in a little bit extra. And then I just grabbed my stuff, got ready, and just went to breakfast, and been running since. So anyway, and I needed to pull the syllabus up because I was like, I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. So let's see. Okay, so summary of yesterday. So yesterday I had a breakout class in the morning with Angel Vivaldi. We talked about, I don't remember. I forgot. Figures, right? Then there was after that breakout session, then we had a master class with the great Steve Morse, amazing. And I mean, his insights and everything were just next level stuff. I mean, the band is so experienced and he's done it all, seen it all. He's played everywhere. And I had no idea his guitar got like a quadrillion pickups on it. I mean, I guess I never really paid much mind or paid too much attention to it, but I was fucking blown away. It was crazy. So so he had that also. So that was a pretty busy morning between the breakout session, which was like an hour. It was an hour in the morning with Angel Vivaldi. Then we had the master class with Steve Morse, and then we had lunch. And then after lunch, there was a master class with John Petrucci and Steve Morse, and it was kind of like a Q&A thing, kind of, but that was a couple hours, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was a couple of hours, which was pretty awesome. And then it was the after that, right after that, in the event center, which is where we had the master class, was the autograph signing session. So all the guest faculty were in attendance there, and basically they cattle called us all up, and you could bring 2 items. And you could have each guest or whatever sign 2 items or have 2 autographs or whatever. They gave us a tour poster, which looks like the branding, the logo or whatever, the marketing that they did for the event, the big picture of John Petrucci screaming or whatever. So they gave us a big poster with all the pictures of all the different instructors on there. It was a pretty good size. I don't know, 17 by 11 or something like that. And so you could have them sign that, or if you want to bring your guitar or whatever you want, but 2 items. And I guess just to keep the thing moving, because it was like 200-300 people here in attendance. So with all the instructors and all the people, you couldn't do unlimited signings. So I brought a handful of items. I had all my stuff picked out, and the stuff I didn't have selected specifically for someone specifically to sign, I just had them sign the poster. And I also brought the back plate to my my latest Kiesel, the Aries that I did the unboxing for, with my scrubs on that you saw, and I had them sign that. So that was the 2 items. A lot of those other guys signed they signed the back plate for my guitar and the poster. So I've got those 2 items. And then, like, for example, for John Petrucci, I had him sign a photo of him, like live in concert, had him sign it. And then he also signed the back plate for My Majesty. And then Mike Portnoy, I had him sign my favorite Dream Theater album, which is Scenes from a Memory. So I had him sign the CD booklet from that. And he also signed a photo of him playing during the Dream Theater 40th anniversary tour from this last tour for that they just got off of. So, and then so on and so forth. So I'm not gonna bore you with all the people. So anyway, then after the signing session, we had dinner, which was dinner, but that was a little bit of a space because it's so freaking hot here in Vegas, and it's outdoors. So yesterday for dinner, instead of having the usual buffet thing that we have down in the salon downstairs, we had John Petrucci busted out the grill, and he was the pit master, and he was making hot dogs and hamburgers for all of us. And we had a full spread with all the fixings and the lettuce and the tomatoes and coleslaw and chips and dips and all the things. So, and I actually asked, I talked to John a couple of times during the barbecue. First time I asked him, I was like, these hot dogs, what improvement can I expect in my playing from these hot dogs? He says, they're guaranteed to make you 30% faster. And the hamburgers, He said another 10%, but you have to have them combined. It's like, okay, gotcha. So anyway, that was funny. And then of course later on I graciously thanked him for such an amazing fucking event. I mean, it's so well run and put together. And I mean, just the accessibility to all the instructors and everything has just been fucking mind blowing. And then after that, after the barbecue dinner thing, there was a concert, and it was Mike Dawes. Mike Dawes, right? That's his name. Mike Dawes, he's an acoustic guitarist. Mike Dawes, and then Steve Morse. And let me tell you something. I'd never seen either of them live before. And for that matter, I'd never heard either of their music before as well. I mean, never heard anything. And I was motherfucking blown away, okay? Mike Dawes, just search him on YouTube or whatever. The man is a freak of nature. It's on an acoustic. I mean, he does like bass lines with his thumb, and then all the other voicings and stuff with his left hand, kind of like on like a legato type of thing. And he did like a Van Halen song, and he did this song, and he did original stuff. He slaps the acoustic guitar in different spots with his hand and creates like percussion type. Fucking mind blown, dude. Unbelievable. And Steve Morse, I mean, just the tone, the vibrato, the phrasing. I mean, he's just wow, just fucking wow. And then after the show was over, and then wrap it up with some jams. The late night camper jam sessions and stuff, and that was a blast too. We were busting out with 12 bars and soloing, taking turns and going in circles, just soloing around. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, it's definitely a fun-filled day. And I'm getting ready to head down for my next breakout session. Today's Sunday, the final day of the event. And I will do a video probably tomorrow. Might be late because I'll be traveling tomorrow because I have an early flight. So, but I will do a video and I'll upload it to give you guys a recap of all of today's events, because today's events are not done yet. So anyway, guys, rock on. One of those and one of those. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.